Hi, my name is Corey Francis.
Hi, I'm
Nice
Bill
to meet you.
Dougherty.
Hi,
Please
Bill.
sit down. So tell me, why did you want to get involved in being in the Mrs. Arizona pageant?
Well, I've always had a passion for community involvement, and obviously with the Mrs. Arizona pageant, there's a lot of community issues that we help support and rally around. I have a little boy at home, he's almost 2, and I wanted him to see what it was like growing up and volunteering constantly. It, to me, needs to be something that's expected and not just an extra activity every once in a while you do.
How many children do you have?
I only have one.
That's enough.
That's enough for now. I'd like another one, but not right now.
That's an impressive number.
Exactly.
Yeah, great. Okay, what else do you do?
Oh my gosh, I do everything. I am an active dancer. I love performing on stage.
Really?
I do sprint triathlons and run 5Ks almost
Wow.
every other weekend. So
That's how you stay in such great shape,
it's
obviously.
partly how, yes.
Runners
Exactly.
are always the fittest women in the room.
Right, exactly. You know, I can enjoy my Dairy Queen if I run a 5K on
Yeah.
the weekend, so.
Yeah, that's great. That's fantastic. Okay, perfect scenario. You become Mrs. Arizona. How do you empower people around the state? Because I know there's a lot of traveling with this.
Absolutely. Well, when I go out and speak to all different age groups, I want to share my story because my story was one of a very awkward teenager who had no self-confidence unless I was dancing on stage. And actually had an opportunity presented to me to come and compete in a pageant for the first time. Decided to do it despite my mother laughing and saying, honey, don't embarrass yourself, and all of my other friends laughing.
She laughed at you.
She laughed at me and told me I was going to embarrass myself. Well, I'm a pretty stubborn person, and I decided that I needed to prove my mom wrong to kind of help me grow as a woman. Went up on that stage, competed, gave it my all, and won the darn title. And I had friends and family members that were shocked when I told them. So that I grew as an individual, and I saw the opportunity to then go in and change other people's lives because there are so many young girls that would love to do something like this but might not have the support or might not believe in themselves. So I think with sharing my story, it helps them realize that, you know, maybe I can do it. If she can do it, I might be able to as well.
What was the first pageant that you were in?
Miss Bristol Homecoming Pageant. We had 5 contestants.
Where is Bristol?
Bristol, Indiana, tiny
okay.
little town, kind of near Elkhart, South Bend area.
Okay.
We had 1 stop sign in the entire town.
Wow.
So
What were the requirements to be in the pageant?
there were no requirements except for you had to live in the city limits.
Really?
So there weren't that many girls that were interested in our city limits, obviously. And then we competed in all the normal stages, your interview, your evening gown, and then we had a physical fitness. Just to tell you a little bit about how little I knew about pageants, I showed up for the evening gown competition in a cocktail dress. I had no idea it was supposed to be a long dress. So I was clueless to the process, but had a blast and obviously found a passion in the hobby.
Now, did you have to showcase something about yourself in that pageant?
No, no platform required whatsoever.
No.
So it was just go in as a young woman and kind of represent yourself and hope that you capture someone's interest.
So if you became Mrs. Arizona, what would your platform be?
My platform will be breast cancer awareness. My mother is a breast cancer survivor, and I lost my paternal aunt to breast cancer at a very young age. So I want to share my mom's story. She had just had her annual mammogram, thought she was absolutely fine, and about 2 months later, all of a sudden started having some health issues. Later found out it was breast cancer. So yes, a scary story. People tend to think, well, if I just go in for my annual visit, I'm fine. That's not the case at all. It's something that we each have to take into our own hands and make sure we're proactive about.
You know, it's amazing. We go out so much and we're around so many women that have had breast cancer, and they range anywhere from age 30 on up.
I have a friend who's 28 that just got diagnosed.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, it affects all ages. I have another friend that's a survivor, and she was diagnosed while she was in college.
That's
so
a wonderful platform.
it is. It's something that needs to be addressed more often. People need to be aware of it.
Do you do the run?
Oh, absolutely I do. Yes, I do the run. I've been at the closing ceremony, the 3-day. I've done it all. I actually do the Try for the Cure. It's a sprint triathlon, all females. All proceeds go to Susan G. Komen.
Wow.
So I do everything I can to make sure people are aware of it, whether it's speaking or doing an athletic activity to bring awareness and funds.
That's amazing.
Fine.
Oh, well, it was a pleasure meeting with you. Thank you for
Thank you
sitting
so
down
much.
with me, and good luck.
Thank you so much, Bill. I appreciate it. Enjoy
Thank
your
you.
time.
Thanks.